Hi besties, welcome to the Bliss Mindset Personal Training channel. I'm Leah Bliss, helping you live your best life, mind, body, and soul. For Motivation Monday, I want to share with you the one thing that is keeping you from living your best life. And the good news is you probably already know what it is. I love variations on the quote, everything you ever wanted is on the other side of fear. Fear can be described as both a verb and a noun. As a verb, there are two ways that it's explained. Forget everything and run, or face everything and rise. As a noun, I love the way Gabby Bernstein describes it, false evidence appearing real. So how does this relate to living your best life and getting to the other side of it? Well, we know in working on ourselves that there's no going around. We can't circumnavigate any of the problems that we have. We have to go through them. And in going through them, you have the option. When faced with fear, false evidence appearing real, you have the option to forget everything and run, or face everything and rise. But that's all very theoretical and abstract. So how do we make this more concrete and apply it to our daily lives to take the steps to living our best life? When you create breakthroughs in your life, and when I try to look at my life to see where I can make really big changes, I always look for the bottleneck tasks. A bottleneck task is something that it's the one thing, right? To bottleneck is where it all comes together, and then once you get past that, it opens up into endless possibilities. So the bottleneck task is the something that you have to do in order to see a lot of progress immediately afterwards that opens up a lot of opportunity for you. It's usually the thing that we're most fearful of. And frankly, you probably already know what your bottleneck task is. It's the thing that you're most afraid of. It's the thing that when you think about it, you go, ooh, I'll clean my house instead. It's the task that we procrastinate and get a bunch of other things done to feel fulfilled, to feel like we're making progress. But we know deep down inside, if we're being truly honest with ourselves, we need to get that one thing done in order to see real progress. It could be updating your resume. Update your resume. Throw it online. You know that you hate your job, and all you have to do is update your resume. But the idea of it is scary, and it makes you feel vulnerable and like you're gonna put yourself out there, and that's a scary thing. And so the fear, false evidence appearing real, that this is too hard. This isn't going to make any difference. I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. I'm not going to do that hard, scary thing. Even though in reality, updating your resume isn't hard. Checking out your bank statements, spending an hour going over your finances isn't hard. Hitting the call button on your phone to call that person that you know you need to reach out to and mend fences with, they're not difficult tasks physically. They don't take up a lot of time realistically, but they're scary and we fear them. And so identifying that task, that bottleneck task that's going to open things up for you, and then doing it, face everything and rise. You're going to be able to see so much more progress, and things are going to work out, whether it's just resolving a conflict, whether it's opening up opportunity for yourself. Figure out what the one thing is today that is scaring you half to death that you don't want to do. I'm currently in a coaching program, and my coach asked me to sit down for 30 minutes and free write, and then ask myself, what do I want out of life? And really spend time delving into, how do I want to feel? What do I want out of my life? And for some reason, that's been the thing I've procrastinated, because really delving into ourselves and getting so honest is scary. But I know that it's false evidence appearing real. It's not hard or scary. It's just uncomfortable. And I can either waste the money that I spent on this program with this coach. I have the option of saying, forget everything and run. I'm out. I don't want to do that. It's scary. It's uncomfortable. I don't want to do it. I halt my progress. I'm done. But that's not the way to the best life. Continuously looking at ourselves and moving forward, whatever the task is how we face everything and rise. So for Motivation Monday, figure out what that bottleneck task is. What's the thing that's keeping you from living your best life? And if you are unsure, go through the 6 relationships. This is a great way to kind of figure out where you're getting stuck. So I'll walk through self, higher power, tribe, network, money, and time. And I'll kind of take a look and poke around at each of those relationships and see if something is tender. When I think about it, it makes me shrink back and go, ooh, I don't want to think about that. And as I go through the relationships, I can kind of see where maybe some of those bottleneck tasks are. And maybe there's one in each relationship. And if I can buckle down and do one of those things, it'll send me on a fast track towards that best life. So if you are unsure what your bottleneck task is, if you've gone through this and think, Leah, I don't know what it is that's gonna make my life better, that's why I'm watching this video. Go ahead, send me a message or schedule a call for your free 30 minutes. We will delve in together very calmly, very nicely, very gently, no fear, and just kind of take a look at your life and see what that bottleneck task is and get you on the right track. The link for the scheduling is in the description below. Honestly, my biggest goal is to help as many women gain as much confidence as they can to go after their best life. So if you have anybody that would benefit from these videos, go ahead and share it with them. As always, like and subscribe for more tools, tips, and tricks on how to live your best life, and have a fantastic Monday. I'll see y'all real soon.